All right, joining us now, certified strength and conditioning coach Colleen Flaherty, and we liked what she sort of put into practice. It's strength training for real life, and in terms of real life of women becoming moms, both training maybe when you're pregnant and preparing for this little person that takes over your entire life. This right now, you brought this in, and I was like, this is my life right here. My daughter turned 1 yesterday, my 3rd, and this is like, it's where I take it wherever I go. It's the car seat. And it hurts.
Yes, and it's heavy.
And it's 2015. Couldn't someone have come up with something a little bit better? Anyway, you get the seat plus the baby, and it's a bad combo.
And we don't properly educate moms when they're pregnant about all that lifting that they're going to be doing once the baby comes, because you carry around all the weight on the front of your body for those 9 months. Everything's stretching out, and if you're not bracing properly or picking things up when you have all that weight in the front, now you become a mom and now you have it external, and you have to pick up this car seat,
and it's awkward too.
It's so awkward, and especially if I have clients that end up having like C-sections or have diastases where their abs, separate and they don't come back properly. If they're not bracing and picking things up improperly, they're at higher risk of injuring their back, and we see that a lot of times in moms.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like as if they had not enough sleep and all that isn't enough. Now you have a back injury
And you mentioned before on the break, now that it's summer and we're active and we're not properly doing things with the good form, you were at higher risk and putting all that extra stress on our bodies, and you have a lot to do as moms. You can't stop.
No.
And so you demoed picking this up for us before we came on. You want to show us how we picked it up? How you picked it up?
Good. This is what I do all the time. You just go over, and this is like probably 22 pounds combined with the weight in the seat, and I just go like this.
And you just bend over and pick it up.
And I carry it around like this.
And so there's probably no awareness of like bracing your core and what that means. So I'm constantly reminding my moms in the studio what bracing is and how to properly pick things up. And we all know squatting with our legs, but bracing first to get that nice strong core. You should feel it throughout this corset that we have, and then squatting to pick up the car seat with our legs, not bending over to pick up and down, because that's putting sheer forces and stress on
right in here,
our lower back.
So sort of I'm bracing and then coming down like this and lifting with the legs.
So much better.
Okay. And then you're going to then carry it out to the car for me too, right?
No, I totally would do that. But at my studio, we're constantly talking about, I'm a stickler for squatting to pick things up. So if any clients are watching, I'm always saying squat down to pick it up, squat down to put it down, because it's so important and such an important habit to get into.
Oh, so so you talked about, picking up properly, but then you need to go where you're going.
You're picking up toys.
When you're down, like using the legs to put it down.
Squat back down to put it down. Put things down. And my mom's pick things up off the ground over 300 times a day, so that's a lot of stress on your lower back.
And then I'm thinking, you pick this up, and then you got to like get it down into the car. I mean,
and putting baby into the bassinet or the crib, there's so much stress on that lower back. So training your entire body to be strong is key, not just the bracing and the squatting.
So let's talk about that, because we need to know how to do the lift properly. But say someone's watching right now and they're pregnant right now and wanting to prepare their back for that, and they are pregnant. I know that's why they can come and see you and get some advice. But is there one exercise maybe you can share with us now that sort of can strengthen back?
Simply bracing belly button to baby, like hugging that baby in even closer to yourself, and bracing so you can feel your entire corset like strengthen or harden. You can even feel it, is like number 1, because that's strengthening the transverse, which is your deepest core muscle. So even no matter what happens during pregnancy and labor, if you're practicing that bracing and that breathing, you're gonna have a lot better chance at a quicker recovery and just having better awareness of form and how you're doing things throughout the day.
Where can people find you?
babybumpacademy.com.
Very good. She can take this and carefully lift it and put it back in the car.
Back in the car seat.
I get to do it enough during the day. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, we are getting you ready for the weekend as I put this down. You want to know what's going on? We got our friends. They know everything. We're going to check in with the all-new Breakfast Buzz in just a moment.